What is going on, guys? We are back here on YouTube after our 7th hard strike. We were banned for a week. I don't even know what's going on anymore. It's like I'm just tired of walking on eggshells. We don't watch what we say here. I'm going to say what I want to say, do what I want to do. If I'm permanently banned, then whatever. Which is why I encourage everybody, go to my Rumble page. Link is in the description below. Rumble's the place to be. I mean, they got Steven Crowder, Russell Brand. They signed a lot of big names over to Rumble. Again, we do exclusive videos over there, streams over there, a lot of non-political streams. It's the place to be. Again, link is in the description below. Go check it out. Because I don't know how long I have here on YouTube. We'll see. I have no words anymore for YouTube. Whatever, F them. But somebody else is back on YouTube, not just us. Is SAMSON, a fan favorite here, dropped a new song called Price Hike. I'll link the original video in the description below. And we're going to get right to it with the CAV Reacts. Let's go. And here we go. Oh wait, we got a Joe Biden quote. We're growing the economy from the middle up or out, middle out and bottom up. Lowering costs for hardworking families and making smart investments in America. That's Bidenomics. Shoot an answer to pressure. How'd I do? Fucking retard.
I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, yet I'm still backpacking. I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, I'm in the same tax bracket.
Gotta love it.
I made a little money off of rap, but not enough to make me rich, I mean it too. I just say that to say that I'm still down here in the real world, feeling everything with you, and I'm fucking pissed. I got a big bone to pick with all these motherfucking activists, all these rappers and actors and notable figures that act like they know how bad this shit is. I love being lectured and ridiculed about the fact that I don't have an electric vehicle, tweeting about climate change from your private plane while I pay an arm and leg to get some fuel. Thank God my car doesn't take premium. I'd have to get a second job just to break even. Then they cranked it up $3 and brought it down $2, and I'm supposed to be happy and act like I'm proud of you. And to add to injury, I got Kamala telling me I need to go electric and I have to act quick, and all it's gonna cost me is $50,000. Well, guess what? I don't have that, bitch. And even if I did, I would buy a big truck just to rub it in your face, because I don't give a fuck. I would put a big smokestack on the top of it and blow black smoke every time I open throttle it. And it's not because I hate the climate, it's because I don't trust you or the things you wish me to do. I would cut the floor.
He said a lot in the beginning, but I mean, he is right. Remember that's always their excuse. Oh, gas prices are up. Well, just buy Tesla. Buy an electric car, right? Buy Tesla. Oh yeah, I got $50,000 lying around. They don't live in the real world. Anybody who says this, the politicians, celebrities, whatever, we can't afford that. They don't know what it's like to live in the real world, you know. Just like Samson's saying, you know, like he made a little money off of rap, but he's a regular guy. I believe he works in automotive. I could be wrong about that, but it's like he feels the effects that we all do. We see it. They tell us that it's nonsense. You don't see it's Bidenomics, right? We're doing okay. That's not what my saving account says. That's not what the gas prices say when I go there. Everything's more expensive. Everything. I don't know, like, it just gets me so pissed when you hear them going over and over. Oh, the best economy ever. Best economy. Really? Because I'm poorer than ever, and I was already poor. Where are you getting this from?
It's because I don't give a fuck. I would put a big smokestack on the top of it and blow black smoke every time I open throttle it. And it's not because I hate the climate, it's because I don't trust you or the things you wish me to do. I would cut the floor out of the bottom of my car and start running like the Flintstones before I listen to you. I hate when people tell me they would rather not talk about it because they don't like to get...
Yeah, I mean, it's like... It's almost like a safe bet to do the opposite of what they say. They've been wrong about everything, about COVID, about their gas prices, about the Covington school kids, about Jussie Smollett, Kyle Rittenhouse, about the NASCAR driver. It's like every major story they publish, they've been 100% wrong about. Why listen to them? Safer just to do the opposite. That's why I always look like. That's why people say, like, why do you support Trump? I look at how the other side's reacting. That seems to be like the more accurate statement. When they say like I shouldn't do something, I think, well, maybe I should. Let me look into this a little bit more.
Car and start running like the Flintstones before I listen to you. I hate when people tell me they would rather not talk about it because they don't like to get political. I cannot afford supply shortages and high mortgages. It's not politics, all this shit is literal. That's money draining out of your bank account to make it work, to the point that it breaks you down and makes you hurt. Paying insane amounts, taken out of your savings. They promised that they were gonna save you. How? They made it worse. We should be a flourishing nation, not a country with soaring inflation. There's nothing more infuriating than the fact that nobody takes blame for this poor demonstration. Like, what? It just happened like that? Nothing to do with your administration. You blamed it on Putin and called it his price hike, but shit was going up way before the invasion. Now, how does that work? Really,
yeah, it's always like they always say, like, oh, it was Trump's administration that screwed it up. And then when things are doing well, like, no, it was ours. It's like, look, you're in charge right now, and things are worse. We had a customer I work in an automotive shop, for those who don't know, family-owned business, just my immediate family. We had a guy come in. He hasn't been in for 3 years. 3 years ago, he got 4 tires. Fast forward 3 years later to now, or it was like last week sometime, he got 4 more tires. He complained about the price. And he said, you guys are overcharging me. And he said, I have the bill from 3 years ago. And it wasn't as expensive. And my dad tries not to get political, but he sometimes you got to let it slip. And he was like, well, 3 years ago we had a different president. And the guy's like, well, you can't blame the current president. You know, he's doing what he can. And it's like, there's so in denial. It's like, look, we had a president. Things were cheap. Everything was cheap. Everything was good. We have a new president. And everything's worse. Everything's more expensive. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out.
Before the invasion, now how does that work? Really, I'm baffled, sick of being treated like a stupid blind asshole. Next thing I know, I'm gonna turn on CNN and they'll be trying to tell everybody that Putin time traveled. Wouldn't put it past them. Crooked little rats, so easily and spineless, always looking for a snack, searching for the next reputation to tear apart and trash. When the views that you have and theirs aren't exact, they feed you bullshit and expect you to eat it. Then they read you bullshit and expect you to believe it. Like everything that you witnessed isn't for certain or real, and you're just supposed to forget all your personal experiences. Like all the money that you spent, you still have the shit. You didn't really spend any of it, you just imagined it. All the cash that you wasted on behalf of this inflation didn't happen. It's just a figment of your imagination, and it's all gone.
Damn. Ho. And he's right about the ending. It's a figment of your imagination, right? It's not really happening. Look, dude, bro, we're everyday people. We work in this stuff, you know, like, and God bless all the you know, bigger people like Charlie Kirk and Tim Pool and all that do a lot of good work, but they don't really know what it's like to be us, to be everyday people. I work 6 days a week. I've been working 6 days a week since I was a teenager. I don't have jack shit. Everything's still expensive. Everything's pricey. In the automotive industry, that's what I can speak to because I work in. We can't get supplies. Honda and other people won't do business with us anymore because they just don't have enough for themselves. We're feeling the effects. So when they say, like, oh, Bidenomics is working out, it's like, no, it's not. I mean, Biden, he's the fakest human being that ever walked this plane. He's been in politics his entire life. He's never, ever lived in the real world his entire... Like, what a fake human being. You can't work... Like, anybody who works in politics that long, you're just a husk. You're a nothing. They're so disconnected from reality. There's no words to describe it. But we're dealing with it. We're dealing with the high inflation. We're dealing with the high gas prices. My savings has never been lower. My credit card bill, I got to pay that off at the end of the month. I don't even know I'm about to freaking crank up an OnlyFans. Saw some V-Pics. I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? But it's like, as I was saying, like, you know, God bless some of the, you know, bigger content creators, but they're not really feeling it like we do. And that's why I love Samson so much. You know, he really is relatable and, you know, can talk to us and, you know, be able to relate and give a real authentic message. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. If you guys want to support my channel for as long as it's here, we'll see what happens. You guys can like and subscribe, share the video. Commenting goes such a long way. You know, say hello, say what's up. Comments go a really, really long way. We got a Gilded and a Discord in the description below. I'm back on Twitter or X, whatever, at Patriotic_CAV. Links are in the description below. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. See you later.